you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to discuss top 30 interview queries and answers. So if you are attending any interview like Java developer or any full stack developer, so there might be a questions on SQL. So interviewer may ask you to write some queries. So in today's video we are going to discuss top 30 SQL queries which might ask in any of the developer interview. So let's start with the queries. So this is my Oracle SQL developer application. So in this application, we will be discussing about different queries. So let's work on EMP1 table. So I am showing you the data of EMP1 table. So let me put the password. Yes. So this is our table. So we are working on this particular table, that is EMP1 table. So let's start with the queries. So the first query or the first question is that SQL query to find second highest salary of the employee. So this is one of the favorite question of the interviewer. So there might be a chances of asking this particular question. So how to find the second highest salary of the employee? So this is the data of our table, that is EMP number, E name, job, and you will see a sal column is present. So that is the salary column. So let's say how this calculation is done, how to find the second highest salary. So select max salary from EMP1 table. So this is EMP1 table name, where sal not in means this sal value should not include, in bracket, select max sal from EMP1. So this query will result you the top maximum salary from this particular table. So this sub query will give you the maximum salary of the employee in this particular table. So this condition has been taken into a bracket. So sal not in means this sal, whatever the answer is coming, this should not be this maximum value. So this will fetch you the second highest salary. So try to see the data of sal column. You can see 5,000 is the highest salary, I think. Yes, so 5,000 is the highest, 6,000 is the highest salary, and second is 5,000. So the answer should be 5,000, second higher salary. So let's run the query. So if we run the query, you will get the answer that 5,000 is the second highest salary. So this is the question number one. Then next, second question, write a SQL query to find max salary from the each department. So let us view the data first. So department wise, we want to calculate the maximum salary. So you will see the table. So this is the department number. So you will observe here, there are number of departments like 10, 30, 20, 40, and so on. So the question is, we have to write a query to find a maximum salary from each department. So if you consider 10 department, so who is the maximum, who is having maximum salary in this particular department, that we will be finding in this particular question. So let's see how to find. So select, we will calculate first, we will view the department number comma max sal. So the maximum salary will be calculated from EMP1, that is table name, and we will group all this data into the department number. So you will see here, if department 10 is there, again if department 10 is present, then addition of the salary will be done, or from this comparison of the salaries from this department 10 will be done, and who is maximum salary, who is having maximum salary, that salary will be fetched out. So likewise the calculation will be done if we group by department number. So let's see how it shows the output. So if we run the query, we'll get the output like department numbers are given and the maximum salary from each department has been given here. So 10 department is having maximum salary. So this is how we can calculate the maximum salary from each department. Now next question is, write a SQL query to display the current date. So we have to display that what is today's date. So again we have select. Now SYS date means system date. So it will give you the today's date from dual. Now what is this dual? Dual is a dummy table, or we can say there is this can be imaginary tables from which we will be getting the system date. So if we run this query, yes, you will see the output that 3 November 2023. So this is the current date you will see in this year. You can see that is 3rd of November 23 is the date, today's date. Now next question. Question number 4. Write a SQL query to check whether date passed to the query's date of given format or not. So during adding the values or inserting the date values into the table, we have to specify whether the given date value or format is correct or not in the given format or not. So this is the question. So let's see. Select. So we are using the case condition. So in case we will write when to date. So again we have inbuilt method that is to date. So this is the value which will be user entering. So this 2nd of November 2023, comma, whose date format is. So this is our date format which is present in our system. So DDMON, that is month, colon, sorry, dash YY. Then comma. So this is again one of the method inbuilt method which shows that this is an English language which is representing the date. So that is NLS underscore date underscore language, it is equal to American. Bracket complete is not null. If I repeat, when to date, so this is the date which is specified by the user. This is the format and this is the language, is not null, then valid date. Else invalid date. And as. So date underscore check from dual. So if you run this query, you will see the output as whether it is valid or invalid. So let's change here. So if user enters 11 and if we run this query, let's see what does the output will come. Okay, it shows invalid month. Okay, fine. So this is how you can check whether the date is valid or invalid. Next question, that is question number 5. Write a SQL query to print the name of distinct employee whose hire date is between 01/01/81, that is 1st of January 1981, then 31st of December 1981. So we have to find or we have to retrieve the data of distinct employees whose hire date is in this range. So the employee's joining date should be in the year of 1981. So let us view the data first. So if I view the data, you will see this is the record. So we have to consider the hire date table. So from this hire date table, let's see which are the employees which will be whose joining date is between this particular range. So select, we have to write distinct. So distinct keyword is used so that it will specify the unique values. So ename and hire date. So we are fetching the ename and hire date from EMP1 table where hire date between. So we are specifying the range. So the hire date between. So this is the syntax. If you want to fetch the data between particular date, then we have to write higher date between 1st of Jan 1981. This is the format, or we can say this is the date format which system has, and it should be 31st of December 1981. So this is the range. So you can see here, if you look towards the date higher date column, some of the employees are there which are who's having higher date in the year of 81. So most of the employees are present. So if we run this query, we will get the all output of all the employees whose hire date is in the year of 1981. So this is the data which is showing the hire date between 1st of January 1981 to 31st of December 1981. So this is the answer of this question. Now, next question, write an SQL query to find the number of employees according to the job whose hire date is between. So first of again the date range is same. We have to find the number of employees according to the job. So let us view the data of our table. So if I run this query star from EMP1, so based on job we have to find, write a SQL query to find number of employees according to the job. So this is the job column. So from this job column we have president, manager, clerk, salesman. So from this particular job we have to find number of employees based on this job whose hire date is in between this particular range, that is 1st of Jan to 31st of December 81. Now how to write this query? So select, we want job, then we want to count total employees in this particular job. So that's why I'm writing count star. So star means it will count all the rows. You can specify any column over uh, in place of star, no problem. So select job. So this column I am selecting count star means it will count all the employees from EMP1 table name where hire date between 1st of Jan 81 and 31st of December 81. Group by. Now this clause is very important. Group by clause. What this group by clause will do? It will group all the data based on the job. Suppose president is present. Now second again president is present. If at all any of the president is present. Now here the president is present. Here the president is there. So three presidents are there. So it will group in a single row. So if you are grouping by job, so the president will be the single record and it will count the total number of employees in this particular job. So let's see what would be the output. So if I run this query, you will get output based on the job. So you will see the job president is having 3 employees, then manager are 3, manager are through the 2, then analyst is 1, salesman is 3. So likewise the data is fetched. So this is how we can fetch data based on the job. Or either you can do, so this is one of the alternative I have added here. So select job count star from EMP1 where hire date between to date method. So if you don't know the format of date, system date, then you can use this particular syntax. So what is this syntax? We have inbuilt method that is to date. So you have to specify the value range. So this is my value range, that is 1981. So this format is different. See the format, it is YY, MM and DD. So if you don't know the format, you can specify in the function called toDate, and you have to specify the range and you have to specify the format which you are writing. So this is my format of my existing query. So here MM and DD, YY, MM, DD. So this is the format. And toDate, again I have to specify a range, that is this is first limit and this is the second limit. So and to date, this is the second limit which is up to 31st of December 1981. So again this is format, that is YYMON month and this is day. So we have to specify again the format here, YYMM and DD. Group by again job. So if you don't know the date format, you can use this method. So if I run this query, you will see the output as same output will come. So it will group based on the job. So this is the answer of this particular query. So now let's move on to the next question. So the next question is, write an SQL query to find employee whose salary is equal to or greater than 1000. So we have to calculate the salaries of all the employees who is greater or equal to 1000. So this is the sal column. So let's try to get the record. So we have select star from EMP1 where salary, that is sal column, greater or equal to 1000. So if I run this query, you will get the desired output. So you will fetch all the records whose salary is equal to or greater than 1000. So this is the record. Now next question, question number 8. Write an SQL query to find name of employee whose name starts with M, capital M. So this is the requirement. So let me view the data of the existing table, that is EMP1. So this is our existing table. Now from this table we want to view the data of in name, that is employee name, whose name starts with M. Now you can observe here. Let's see whose name is starting with M. So you can see this is the Martin. So Martin is the only one employee whose name is starting with the M. So let us write the query for this. So we have to select ename this particular column from EMP1 where ename like. So again we are using a like operator. Now why like operator? So if you want to calculate specific character from the string, then we are using this like operator. So M, we have to we have to find the ename whose name is starting with the M, and percentage sign means percentage will represent, it might be any characters other than or including M. So the starting letter should be M and any letters after M. So this is the like operator functions. Now let's run this query. So if I run this query, it will fetch all the records whose name is starting with the M. So this is the use of like operator. Now let's see the next question. That is question number 9. Find all the employee records containing the word RD, regardless of whether it was stored as capital R small d, or let me make here changes, or small rd, that is in the lower case. So the letter or the string or the name of employee should contain this rd in the name, right? So let us view the data first. So this is our table. Okay, fine. So find we have to find all the employees whose records are containing with the word RD. So select. I want to select e name. So starting name from EMP1. Where in the lower case I am using the function, inbuilt function. If you don't know about the functions, you can go and watch my previous video about built-in functions. So I have covered all the functions present in the Oracle, or we can say SQL. So lower, in lower case I am writing e name, so it will convert all the names in the lowercase. Like operator, again I am using like operator as that we used in the previous case. Like lower, again it will convert this lower function all the string into lower case. Percentage means starting might be any characters, and after that ending character or between characters should be rd. So again we have to specify the percentage sign here. So let me specify the percentage sign. So starting characters would be anything, or starting can be rd, or at the ending can be rb, or the rd will be in between the string. So if I run this query, yes, you will see the rd is present into this particular names. So this is the answer of this question. Now question number 10. Write a SQL query to find year from higher date. So let me show you the data of existing table. So this is our existing table. So we have to calculate, or we have to find the year from higher date. So from this higher date we have to calculate year of every employee. So I will write select higher date. I will fetch higher date original column, comma extract. So again we have inbuilt method called as extract, which is present in date functions. So extract, what we want to extract? I want to extract year from higher date from EMP1 table. So it will fetch year of every record. So if I run this query, it will show all the higher dates, and first higher date, it will show the year of higher date, that is 1981. Likewise, if you go below, so 12th number higher date is 23rd of September 17. So the year is 2017. So likewise, it will extract the year from the higher date. So this is the question number 10. Now let's move on to the next part. 11th question, to fetch alternate records from the table. So I want to fetch only even numbers. So how to fetch? So let us view the data. So this is the data from my existing table. So how to fetch the alternate records? So again, this might be a favorite question of the interviewer. There might be chances of asking this particular question. So how to solve this question? So I am preparing a city. I am using the city. So with city as, so what does this city does? City will create a temporary table. City will create a temporary table. So city, so syntax is with city name. So I am writing city only, as into a bracket, select row number as rn, a dot star alias name dot star means all the records from emp1a. So let us run this only this query. So what I am doing is in city I am generating the row number as rn and all the records after that of this particular table. So if I run only this subquery, you will see rn is generated, that is row number. So the row number, you can see this is the row number column. So let me maximize. Yes, so this is the row number column. So it will generate a row number, unique row number for each row. 1 2 3 4, likewise the numbers are generated. Now next, bracket complete. Now what I want to fetch, select a dot star means all records from this city, from city a, where, so I am applying where condition, modulus of, so we want to fetch only the even number records. So mod of, now what is this Rn? Rn is row number. Already we have calculated in the city. Rn comma 2 means it will divide by 2 whose reminder should be 0. So it will give you row number in the even. So the row number answer will be even. So let us run this query. So if I run this query, you will get the output all the row numbers who are even. So from this you will see all the alternate row numbers, alternate records has been fetched. We can say these are even numbers. Right. So this is how we can calculate the records from the table. Now next question, question number 12. To select alternate records from the table odd numbers. Now in this case we want odd numbers. So again I have used the same query, only I have specified here which is not equal to 0, means it will give you row number which are odd. So if I run this query, it will show you, see this, 1 3 5. So odd records has been fetched. So this is the answer of this question. Now question number 13. Find the third maximum salary in the AMP1 table. In the previous case, we had calculated second highest salary. Now they have asked us to calculate the third highest salary. So this is our original table. So from this table, we will be calculating third highest salary from the sal column. So let's see how it works. So again, I have prepared one city, that is temporary table I am preparing. So if you don't know about city, you can visit my channel and watch the video about city for better understanding. So with city as, select ename. I want to fetch ename, then sal, original sal, then dense rank function. I am using dense rank function. What does it does? It, see the syntax first, rank underscore dense underscore rank, this method over, should be a over keyword should be used, order by sal in DSC, descending order we are ordering the salary as rank. This is alias name from EMP1. So what does this dense rank does? So let me show you by running this sub query, only this part I am running. So what does this dense rank does? See, try to observe here. So we are applying this dense rank function over, I am applying this dense rank function over the sal column. So this is the sal column. So in this case, rank 1 is generated for the null value. For 6000, 2 rank is generated. Likewise, 5003, if at all the value is repeated, again it will generate the same rank, or we can say row number. So 5000 again 3 is generated. Next 5000 is present, again 3 is generated. So likewise, if the values are repeated, the row number will remain same. So this is the function of dense rank. Now see the 3000, again the value changes. So this row number is generated by the dense rank function. So in city what we are fetching is, we are fetching employee name, sal and row numbers or dense rank as rank, the name of the column. Then after the city we are selecting employee name, sal, employee name and sal from city. From this city means this temporary table is generated. So this is our temporary table which is generated by using city. So we are fetching ename cell from city where rank is equal to 3. So what we want? We want the second highest salary. Now the third rank is 5000. So the 5000 will be the answer. Now this query will not consider the null values. So we will see how the null values are neglected. So let's run the first this query. So 5000 the answer should come. So if I run this query, it will show you the maximum third highest salary, that is 5000. Yes, 5000 is shown. But in this case, when there was a null value, so it is considering the null value. So to neglect this null value, we have to write where condition in the CT to filter the null values. So again the syntax, again all the query is same, only the change is we are specifying only where condition in the CT where sal is not null. So let's see first output of the subquery. So in CT what we are fetching ename sal dense rank, that is row numbers, as rank where sal is not null. So if you run this query you will get the output, like you can see all the sal are not null. So cell December, we are ordering the cell in descending order. So cell 6,000, 5,000, 5,000, and third will be the 3,000. So this is three number. So that's why the rank function is used. So we want third value. So again after city we are fetching ename cell from city where rank is equal to 3. I want only the record of third highest salary. So that's why rank is equal to 3. So order all the records by descending order. So if you run this query, you will get the exact answer of third highest salary, that is 3,000. So this is how you can calculate the third highest salary. Now question number 14 is find the third minimum salary in the EMP table. Now again all the query I have used is same as that of earlier case. Only the change is I am ordering the salary by ascending order. So this is the change. In previous case we have ordered the salary in descending order. Now in this case we are ordering the salary in the ascending order. So you can write here ASCE. So to sort the data in the ascending order. Right, ASCE as result, as rank, all the queries same. So again it will fetch the data in the, okay, there is a syntax, let me erase this. Okay, now it shows. So by default order by cell, by default it will order the data into ascending order. No need to specify the name to sort the data into ascending order. So by default it will sort the data into ascending order. So the query is same, only we are writing here, we are ordering the cell by ascending order. So it will get the first, you can say third minimum salary, that is 1,250. Then question number 15, select the first n records from the table. So let's consider I want to fetch first 5 records from the table. So let's see how it works. So again we are using the row number concept. So select row number, that is it will generate a row number for all the rows. Row number comma a dot star, it will fetch all the records from emp1 a where row number less than or equal to 5. So all the first 5 records will be fetched. So while row number is less than or equal to 5, it will fetch all the first 5 records. So this is the syntax. Now how to fetch the last 5 records? Again it has to be written into the city. So we have to create a city. So in this we are let's see how the query works. So select last 5 records from the table. So I want to fetch all the last 5 records. So select, again I have used here subquery method. So select row number, that is ROWNUM, it will generate a row number, comma a dot star from, instead of writing table name I have written a subquery. So this is called as subquery method. So instead of writing from table name I have written a subquery. So what subquery I have written here? Select star from EMP1, order the row numbers by descending order. So I want last 5 records. So that's why I am ordering row numbers in the descending order. Bracket complete. This is alias name for this particular table where row number is less than or equal to 5. So this case is same as that we done earlier. So I repeat, we want to fetch last 5 records from the table. So select row number. So unique row numbers will be generated, comma a dot star all the records from, into bracket I have written subquery, that is select star from EMP1, order the data into row number in descending order. So if I run this query, we will get last 5 records from the table. You will see these are the last 5 records. So let me show you the original table for better understanding. So let me write here query, that is select star from EMP1. So this is our original table. You can see 7839. It is starting from 7839. So we are interested to fetch last 5 records. So 8836 is the last record. So this should become as a last. So if I run this query, so 8836 should come at the top. So this is the last record. So likewise, the last 5 records has been fetched. So this is how the query works, or either you can use the subquery method or you can use the ct method. So ct method already we used in the previous case. So with ct as select a dot star, all the records will be fetched from emp1 a, that is alias name of table, order by row number, descending order. Same the query which we used, the subquery which we used in the previous case, that subquery I am using in this CTE. So what does this query does? Let me run the CT part only. So if I run the CT part, it will generate all the records and it will order into the descending order by row number. So all the records has been ordered into descending order with respect to row numbers. Now in query what we are writing, select row number, then a dot star all the records from CTA. So the name of city alias name where row number is less than or equal to 5. So we are interested to fetch only 5 records, last 5 records, order by row numbers. Already we have filtered data into descending order, so no need to specify here descending order. Already we have specified in the CTE. So that's why in the select statement only we have to fetch row number a dot star from city a where row number less than or equal to 5. So let's run all the query together. So if I run all the query together, it will fetch only 5 records, last 5 records. So this is the alternative method. So you can use any one of the two. Now next question, question number 17, list department number, then department name for all the departments in which there are no employees in the department. So let me show you the data. So what we have to fetch? We have to fetch department number. So this is department number. Department name is not present. So we will fetch only the department number for all the departments in which there are no employees. So we want to find such a department in which there should not be any employees. In our case, every department is having some data. So I think no output will generate. So let's see how the query works. Select department number, count star. I want to count all the employees from the department. From EMP1, group by department number, having count star 0 means department should have count 0. So in our case, it will not show any output because no department is having 0 employees. So this is the answer of this particular question. Now question number 18, how to get 3 max salaries. So I want top 3 max salaries. So let us view the data. So this is the data of existing table. So I want top 3 salaries. So how to get? So the see how the query is. So select distinct. I want unique values, unique ename and sal from EMP1 table where salary should not be null. Order by sal in December descending order and fetch first 3 rows only. So what we are doing is we are first ordering the salary into the descending order and we are fetching only first rows, means top 3 salaries will come, and we are specifying that the salary column should not have null values because null value will come at the top. If you are ordering the sal column in the descending order, this null value will come on the top. So that's why we are neglecting the null value. So the syntax for neglecting null is sal is not null. You should not write sal is equal to null. Sal is not null should be written and fetch only first 3 rows. So let's run this query. So if you run this query, it will show King and Vikas. So all these are the top or maximum 3 salary employees. So this is the answer of this particular question. Now next question, how to get 3 minimum salaries. So again this would be a favorite question for the of the interviewer. So how to get 3 minimum salaries. So which employees, last 3 employees minimum who's having minimum salaries. Again the query is same, only I have changed here. I am ordering the salary by ascending order. So select distinct ename sal from EMP1 where sal is not null, order by sal. So by default this will order into ascending order, fetch first 3 rows only. So if I run this, it will show minimum 3 salaries of employees. So Smith, James and Ward is having less salaries. So these are the minimum salary employees. So this is the answer of this question. Now next question is, select all records from EMP table where department is equal to 10 or 20. So we have to fetch all the employees whose department is 10 or 20. So let's view the data of original table. So department 10 and 20 is present. So we have to fetch the data of 10 and 20 department numbers. So we have syntax select star from emp1 where department in. So this is very important operator, in operator. So in specifies that all the records we are specifying, we are retrieving all the records whose department can be 10 or 20. So in operator specifies it will retrieve all the records whose department is 10 or 20. So let us run this query. So if we run this query, we'll see the output. All the records has been fetched with departments 10, 10, 20, 10 and 20 only. So this is how this query works. Now question number 21. Select all records from EMP table where department is 10 and 20. In previous case it was or. Now in this case it should be present in the both departments. So single employee should be present in 10 and 20 department. So let's see how it works. Select star from EMP1 where department is equal to 10 and operator we are using here and department is equal to 20. So and operator means these two conditions should satisfy, then only the output will come. So this employee should be present in 10 as well as in 20. Now this is not the case. It will not show any output because we are not having such employee who is having 10 department as well as 20 department. So that's why the output is not coming. Next, question number 22. Select all records where ename starts with S and its length is 5. Very important question. Very frequently asked question in the interviews. So how to page all the records of employee ename whose name starts with S and its length should be 5 characters only. So let us view the data first. So this is the data. Now let's focus on the ename. So we have to find the ename whose name starts with S. So S is Smith and characters should be 5. So SMITH. So all the characters are 5. So we have to fetch output Smith. So let's see how it works. Select star from EMP1. We will calculate EMP1 where ename like S. So S should be starting point. Let me show you. I will erase this first. So see how this like operator works. So in the single inverted comma, so the starting letter should be capital S and next character should be total character should be 5. So S is one character. So I am specifying underscore sign 1. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4 and S is 5. So by using this like operator, it will fetch all the records whose name starts with S and has only 5 characters in total. So this is the syntax to fetch all the records whose name starts with 5 and characters are 5. Name starts with S and characters are 5. So you can see the records of Smith. So this is how the query works. Now next question, question number 23. Select all records where ename may be any number of characters but it should end with R. So let me view the data. So this is the data. So we have to find such employee whose ename ends with R. So see in this case which employee is having or ending with R. I think there is no employee whose name ends with R. So let's take another case. Okay, so let's take G as a as case. Let me make changes in the question. G. So let us take G case. Okay, so what is the question? Select all records where ename may be any number of characters, but it should end with G. So we have select star from EMP1 where ename like, so it should start with anything. So I am specifying percentage sign and it should end with G. Percentage and G. So it should end with G. So if I run this query, we'll see the output of employee who is ending with G. So this is the king. King is having last character ending with G. Now what if you don't know ename column, or we can say whether it is in the uppercase, lowercase or init cap, you don't know. So in this case you can use the functions. Inbuilt functions are there. So now let us work on it. So now let's consider that I don't know what is the case of this ename. Now in this case let me write, so I will use lower function, so it will convert all the enames column in the lower case. If I don't know the case, so lower case it will be converted like operator. Again I will use lower function, it will convert all the column into the lower case. So if I specify g here, it will fetch the records of all the king. So if I run this, it will show the same output. Okay, it is okay. There is syntax error, it should be lower, lower, lower. Okay, so if I run this query, yes, so the king is coming. So likewise, if you don't know the whether it is upper or lower case, you can use the inbuilt function. Again, if you have not gone through the inbuilt function, you can go and watch my video. I will add the link in the description box. So this is the answer of this question. Now question number 24. In EMP table, add commission plus sal as a total sal. So let us view the EMP table. So salary and commission column should be added together. So you can see sal column is present, commission is present. So in commission there are some null values. Now how to work if the values are null? How to do the addition? So let us see the output. So select, I will fetch first commission original column, sal original column, and we have inbuilt NVL function. So again there are miscellaneous function in SQL, Oracle SQL. NVL function is present. What this NVL function will do? So it has two parameters, that is commission and 0. So I am specifying 0 because if the commission is null, it will replace the null value by 0. So the value which you are interested to replace the null value, you have to specify in place of 0. So in our case we are doing addition, so that's why I am replacing commission. If at all the null value is coming, it will be replaced by 0. Similarly, if in salary column also, if the null value is coming, we have to replace it by 0 because addition of null is not possible. Null with any not null value is not possible. So that's why again we are using annual same function. It is taking two parameters. First parameter, I am specifying here column name, and if the salary is null, then it will be replaced by 0. If salary is not null, then it will keep same value as it is. So if at all, suppose I am at this particular row, so 2450 is the value. So salary is present, value is present, so it will not replace by 0. Only it will replace by 0 when the value is null. So this is the function of nval. So let's see how it works. So I repeat the query. Select commission original column I am fetching, sal, NVL function, commission and 0. If commission is null, it will replace by 0 plus NVL, sal and 0. So we are adding commission plus sal as total. So the column name will be total. So if I run this query, you will see the output commission original column, sal original column and total. You can see the total. So 5000 plus null 5000. 5000 plus null means it will internally replace by 0. 5000. So likewise you can see here 12,500 and 500, sorry, 1250 plus 500 is equal to 1750. So likewise the addition is done. So this is how the addition can be done. So again this might be an interview question that they will ask you to do the addition. If the null value is present, then what you will do? So likewise the questions may come. So next question number 25. Select star from EMP1 where salary is greater any, just a minute, there is a issue in this question, let me make a correction. Okay, so the question is select all employees whose salary is less than 3000 from EMP table. So our table name is EMP1 table. So select sal column, or you can say select star from EMP1 where salary is less than 3000. So all the records will fetch whose salary is less than 3000. So this is the record. You can see on the sal column all the salaries are less than 3000. So the next question, 26th number. How can I create an empty table EMP1 with same structure as EMP? EMP, right? Now in this our case, let's create a copy table. Means what they have asked, you have to create a only structure of original table from existing, right? So create a table. So I am creating EMP copy as a new table as select star from EMP1. Already we have EMP1 table present where 1 is equal to 2. So 1 is equal to 2 will not satisfy the condition, so it will create only the structure. See, I repeat, we are creating the empty table, or we can say only structure is created from the existing table. So we are creating the new table of EMP copy as we have EMP1 existing table. So we are copying only the structure. So select star from EMP1 where 1 is equal to 2. So when you specify this condition, only the structure will generate. Means 1 is equal to 2 means this condition will not satisfy. You can write anything. 10 is equal to 20. Likewise, you can write anything. So if I run this query, the table will be generated. Okay, already I have generated this table. So let me show you the data. So select star from EMP copy. So you can see only the structure will be generated. Yes, you can see this is only structure. So this is the answer of this particular question. Now 27th number question. Select all records where department number of both EMP and department table matches. So let me show the two tables in our database. So you can see this is the department table. So department table is present and next table is employee table, right? So the two tables are present. What they have asked is select all records where department number of both employee table and department matches. So this is our department table. You can see the department table having department 10, 20, 30. Likewise, employee table is also having department number as 10, 20 and 30. So we have to fetch the records, all the records whose matching department number in the both the tables. So how to write the query? We have to use the join concept here. So select a dot star all records from a table, comma b dot star from EMP1 A alias name, comma department B, where a dot department number, that is department number from a table, is equal to b dot department number from which through which we can join the table. So if I run this query, it will join only the matching records. You can see on this table all the matching records has been joined and two tables will join together and it will fetch the data. Now next question, 20th number. So again, if you don't know the concepts of join, so you can go and watch my video of joins. I will add the link in the description box for better understanding. Now question number 28. If there are two tables EMP1 and EMP2 and both have common records, how can I fetch all the records but common records only once? So we have two tables. Let's consider EMP10 and 20. So these are the two tables in my database, that is EMP, this is EMP10. So the structure is same. EMP number, ename, MGR ID, gender is same. Similarly, in second case also the structure is same, only the data is slightly different. Yes, the common data is also present. 10 and 20 common data is also present in the two tables. So 10 and 20 is present in this EMP20 and EMP10 also 10 and 20 is present. So in the two tables data 10 and 20 is present. 10 and 20 are common tables, common records. So what is the question? If there are two tables then and both have common records, how can I fetch all the records but common records only once? So let's see how it does. So we have to use union keyword or union concept. So how to do this? So select star from EMP10 first table, union select star from EMP20. So it will union all the tables and it will fetch the common records. So let us run the query. Yes, it will get the records, or we can say the unique records will be generated by combining the two columns or two tables by using this union keyword. Similarly, if you want to include the duplicates from one of the tables while keeping common records unique, you can use unique all. So in unique case, only the unique values will be fetched, and in union all the duplicates records will also fetch. So this is the difference between union and union all. Now the question number 29 is, how can I retrieve all records from EMP10? Those should not present in the EMP20. So EMP10 and 20 already we have data. So from EMP10 records, I should fetch all the records from EMP10 table, but which should not present in EMP20. So that's for that purpose you have to use minus keyword. So select star from EMP10 minus select star from EMP20. So if I run this query, we'll see the output. So it will generate only the output which is present in EMP10, which is not present in next table. Next question, question number 30, that count the total sal department wise where more than two employees are present. So let me make your correction. Total sal. So let us view the data of table, existing table. So this is our existing table. So I want the sal column. So count total sal from department wise where more than two employees are present. So we have to group the data into department where the employees should be more than two. So let us see how the query works. Select, I want to select department number. Then I have to do the addition of some cell. I have to do the addition of this cell column. So sum cell as total cell from EMP1 table group by department number, and I have to specify having clause, because already we have discussed in the previous videos that having clause is always used along with the group by clause. So you should not write here where condition, it will throw an error. So having count of employee greater than 2 in each department. So if I run this query, it will fetch all the records of employees, all the records with department wise, and salary of all the employees in the department number 10. Likewise in department 30, salary of all the employees, this is summation. So likewise all the departments has been fetched. But the condition is each department should have more than 2 employees. This is the answer of this query. Now question number 31. Display the names of employees who are working in the company for past 5 years. So we have to find the records who are working more than 5 years. So this is the record. So we have to use the higher date column over here. So higher date is present with us. So we know the system date concept already we discussed in the previous case. System date means we can fetch today's date. So how to fetch the data? Select employee name from EMP1 table where system date means today's date minus higher date of each employee should be greater than 5 into 365. Why this is multiplication is done? Because the employee should be having more than 5 years in the company. By doing this, by subtracting sys date, higher date from sys date, you will get the answer in days. You will get the answer in days. So that's why I'm multiplying by 365. It will convert into 5 years, into 5. So if I run this, it will fetch all the records whose experience is more than 5 years in the same company. So this is the record of all the employees who are more than 5 years. Now next question, question number 32. Display the names of employees working in the department number 10 or 20 or 40, or employees working as a clerk, salesman or analyst. So let us view the data first. So this is our existing table data. Now what they have asked is write the names of employees. So select E name from EMP1 working in department number. So where department in operator is used. So department working in department 10, 20 or 40. So 10, 20, 40. Or again they have specified the condition employee working as a clerks, salesman or analyst. So this is again where condition. Or job in. So the job column is present. So job column you can find the employees like clerk, salesman, president. So in job column we have to write specify condition job in into bracket clerk. So they have asked us to fetch the clerk data clerk, comma salesman, comma analyst. So if I run this query, it will fetch or it will filter the data as per the condition. So it will fetch the data as per the condition whose workers, who the employees who are working in 10, 20, 40 department and who are clerk, salesman and analyst. So this is the data of the employees. Now question number 33, that is display employee names for employees whose name ends with alphabet N. So we have to display all the records whose name end with N. So select ename from EMP1 where ename like. So again we have used like operator. Percentage includes any characters after before the n. Any characters may come. So no matter the characters, then n. So the last will be n. So if I run this, it will show all the records whose name ends with n. So the Martin is the answer. So likewise, or method is there. Select ename from emp1 where lowercase. Now if you don't know the whether the ename is in the uppercase, lowercase, or any capitalized word, so you can use the function ilbin function. That is, you can convert all the ename records in the lowercase ename like operator. Again you can use lower percentage n. So again it will fetch the same record. So this is the answer, Martin. So I hope this part is pretty much clear. So these are the interview questions. So these are the questions which are frequently asked for the interviews, the SQL interview or any of the Java interview or any developer interview. So I hope this part is pretty much clear. So if you are doing all these questions properly, if you are practicing these questions at your end, then you can easily crack any of the interviews. That might be a developer or database developer interview or SQL developer interview. So that's all for now. So stay tuned and please do subscribe for my channel. And thank you all of you and have a wonderful day.